joy and new opportunities for greatness. You're looking like a big balloon of happiness.
I can't just do it still on set because I'm sitting down.
Have you tried?
No.
Never say never.
Not this morning.
What's going on with you? What's happening?
Nothing much. My weekend was amazing, very chilled in my house, sleeping.
We need to break the yoke. Because whenever we come here, our weekends are always us at home. We need to break the cycle. We said that we're going to have more fun in 2020 and we have been sleeping. 2 weeks have gone by.
Just draw the schedule so we can work around it.
Be spontaneous. Don't draw a schedule. Just be in your house and think, do you know what? I'm going to do a club tour tonight and go to 4 clubs. Do you understand? I say, oh, I'm going to do a restaurant tour or I'm going to do Chinese. And you just call up a couple of friends and say, do you know what? Let's do Chinese this weekend. Are you guys game? We split the bill or we'll go Dutch. And everybody's like, all right, let's do that. And then, you know, you vlog about it.
Okay.
Content.
I'll think about it.
Enjoyment. Anyways, a lot of people made active plans for the weekend, maybe for the future. Now, American rapper Cardi B said that she wants to go into the United States Congress. And she said that she might just go back to school and get some education and know how to speak better and present her ideas better because she has so many amazing ideas and she just believes that she should be in Congress. Do you see Cardi B in Congress?
Yeah, there's always a possibility. If she's not in Congress, she will use her position to become an activist. Yes, I see that for her.
I don't break laws, I make money moves. And also, like always, we bring you all today in history, and today we're celebrating one of the amazing Hemsworth brothers. On this day, January 13th, in 1990, the youngest Hemsworth brother, Liam Hemsworth, was born. Now, he is an Australian actor, although he is based in the United States, and he is the third of the Hemsworth brothers, and has been active in the movie scene since 2006. He has had notable appearances in movies like The Last Song, Independence Day, and The Hunger Games. But I think he's probably known because of his relationship with Miley Cyrus and being the younger brother to Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
But either way, happy birthday to him. He's doing quite well for himself. He's pretty young, and he's 29 years old.
I think he's going to do great things in Hollywood, rather.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
We already have one Hemsworth, and we're okay.
We have 2 Hemsworths.
I'm okay with Thor. Happy birthday to you, Liam Hemsworth. I know it's not easy having someone so big in the limelight that it seems like you're going to be walking under their shadow. So far, so good. He's been exciting. He was in the Hunger Games. He was in this really amazing Netflix movie, Isn't It Romantic? And so I feel like he's actually going to go far. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We're rooting for you, Liam. Yeah. We are going to go on a short break. When we come back, we're going to be discussing something that is raving from the entirety of social media. Now, we heard that, or rather, we discovered that the movie Sugar Rush has been pulled out of cinemas, albeit temporarily. Now, we are going to find out why and what Nigerians think about this development. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you for staying there. Now, Nollywood is the second biggest film industry in the world, with significant parts in the arts, entertainment, and recreation sector in Nigeria, contributing 2.3% to the Nigerian gross profit. That is about 236 billion naira. For movie lovers over the weekend, it was a sad one, as the Nigerian Film and Video Censors Board took down one of the films making the top notch in December into January, Sugar Rush. Now, according to reports, Sugar Rush has made over 150 million naira in less than 2 weeks. And from the speech, or rather the statement given by the board director, Adebayo Thomas, he says that this is not to stifle the creativity coming from the Nollywood industry. Rather, their temporary approval has expired, and that is why the film was pulled down. But Nigerians felt that there are a lot of things and a lot of reasons why the film Sugar Rush was pulled down. This is what I and Joyce Chooks will be discussing. Can be part of the conversation, drop your comments, and we're going to take all of them. Joyce.
Hi, Dylan. How you doing?
Have you watched Sugar Rush? I've not watched it.
I didn't get to see it because I was going to see it this weekend, and then I checked for the movie schedule and it wasn't there anymore. And then I went online and I saw a hashtag trending, bring back Sugar Rush, and then I saw that it had been pulled. I think I'm going to start by saying congratulations to Toby Bakre, because surprisingly, I didn't see him as being the person that would stand out this much in this field. I saw him hosting shows and talk shows, and I thought that he was going to toe the Ebuka line. So but he's been doing so great in movies. Yes. So I know it is an aside from what we're talking about, but he was in the movie as well. So congratulations to Toby Bakre. You're doing so well for yourself, and I just know that the sky is your starting point. Now let's move over to my disappointment. Now there is speculations, that the movie was pulled down because of a poor presentation of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's EFCC. I mean, a cross conversation on social, people asking that, can the EFCC pull down a movie? Do they have the power to pull down a movie? And secondly, why can it not be depicted in a fictitious movie being something else? Because let us keep in mind that this movie is fiction. It was not a true life story. They didn't use real names or real characters of people that actually existed in the Economic and Financial Crimes Commissions. And some people have said that they should have changed the name, but I've watched and seen several Hollywood movies where organizations like the CIA is called the CIA and the FBI is called the FBI. So I don't really see the big deal. I don't know. Even when we show movies about the Nigerian police force, they are called the Nigerian police force. And they have been depicted in the worst of situations.
And even the Nigerian army as well, you know, taking from what you said, if you're acting movies and they even when the uniform, the same colors, there's no alteration and stuff. But when I watched Merry Men, right, they also had a crime scene, and instead of calling it EFCC, they called it EFDC.
But Merry Men is a comedy, it's like a satire. So that is expected. That is expected.
And compared to to Sugar Rush.
Yes.
But this is my first time I'm hearing that a movie was banned or a movie was pulled out because of temporary approval. And according to the director, he said that he had a lot of extant responsibilities of him not being able to issue a permanent approval. My question is, where do we draw the line from being responsible and for us not exercising professionalism?
I feel like Nigerians in general, so sorry to generalize like this, so much general, but we have a lackluster attitude towards our jobs, because over time when pieces of art are banned, whether they're songs or they're book, it's usually they've lasted already in the scene. They've infiltrated the market, they've already gotten their fan base, everybody has gotten accustomed to these things, and then they decide to ban it. Before you send a movie to the cinema, I am sure, I could be entirely wrong, but the possibilities are high that there were some bodies that actually looked at this movie that were supposed to look at this movie. So if there was a problem in production, if there was a problem in content, somebody ought to have seen it before it hit cinemas. And then what is a temporary approval?
Like, you get a temporary approval that's supposed to last for a period of time before you get a permanent. Why don't they just make it a permanent? So we know the movie is there, because any publicity is publicity in Nigeria. In as much as they've taken down the movie, everybody's like, okay, why? And that's generating a whole lot of, hawks around the Sugar Rush movie and stuff. So, but what do you feel generally? Now you're supposed to go see it on Saturday.
Yeah, I was,
And now,
well, I would say I was too hurt.
okay.
Because, I was going to say because of Jadi Osibere, she's such an amazing movie maker. And I just seen it second on Netflix. So I was really looking forward to it because it was also one of her movies and it was breathtaking. So I feel bad for them. But the major issue I'm seeing now is that we're seeing a stifling of the movie industry. Now, we are used to stifling a whole lot of other industries. But I believe this is the first time that we're hearing the government involvement in stifling a movie, because I found out that even within the Nollywood scene, there's a lot